Oh, where did the sweetness go? I don't recognize you anymore. You're like a different person. You've changed. We've all been on the receiving end of at least one of these expressions. Or if nothing else, we've thought these thoughts about someone. People do change. But sometimes it just takes time to reveal their full nature. Everyone has limitations, demons, trauma, and just general glitches. Early on, especially in romantic relationships, it may feel like an impossibility. But sure enough, eventually, we discover them in each other. And it can be tough, unpleasant, and disappointing. And that's understandable. But seeing as it is also inevitable, there is little use spending too much time mourning the perfect version of someone, a version that never existed in the first place, except maybe in our own imagination. What truly matters is how they handle and go about dealing with their trauma, their limitations, their demons. And if they choose to do nothing, most often out of laziness and fear, that's when you're in real trouble. And to me, that speaks volumes to that particular person's nature and character. And outside of communication issues, because most problems are communication problems, that is the deal breaker and the malevolent ghost that keeps haunting that relationship. On top of that, unfortunately, the partner bears the brunt of the suffering. We're all barely holding it together anyway. Human beings are complex and messy. True. On top of that, just being alive, thriving, and just generally navigating modern society has never been more layered and complicated as it is today. It is also duplicitous. So we all get top marks just for keeping it together and doing our best to be good people. However, navigating a complex game has never been enough of an excuse to not be introspective and figuring yourself out. Everyone has limitations and ugliness in them. It just takes time before you can see it and recognize it. That in itself is not a huge deal. However, I'd rather spend my time with someone who is an absolute mess, but they are working on it, rather than someone with a couple of chronic issues they choose to sweep under the rug. And, unfortunately, you cannot help someone who does not want it. There's work there that needs to be done, and you cannot do it for them. So at the very least we can do is know our limitations, our flaws, our demons and traumas, and just put in the hours, do the work. Show up for yourself. There's no shame in being a little bit broken and rough around the edges, because all people are, and it's just normal. But choosing to do nothing, as long as you manage to sort of keep it together and hope that the next great thing that happens in your life is also going to automatically fix it all. That is not only silly, it's tragic. So please, do good by others and put in the hours. Show up for yourself. You're worth it.